Okay, let's alert our key persons, get our membership database sort mapped to the two key committees, and we'll line up testimony, and then we'll also get a full alert out to the membership. I gotta go, thanks. Hello, it's Tom Hood, CEO of the Maryland Association of CPAs. This is our legislative update. We're about 1/3 in the General Assembly for this 2012 year, about 1,200 bills in. Lots of tax bills, by the way, almost all the ones that we predicted are in, but most importantly and of biggest concern is the dreaded sales tax on services. HB 1051 was introduced a couple of weeks ago, and we've been watching it and starting to prepare ever since. Just read also that there's rumblings that the Senate Budget and Tax may be putting one in also, which will be significant for us, and we're going to need your help. We're going to need a full court press to stop these bad pieces of legislation. So HB 1051 specifically talks about taxing tax preparation, consulting, management consulting, in addition to about 20 other services. Now, essentially, we're going to fight it with three major arguments. One, CPAs across the state have told us in town hall meetings that them and their clients feel like we're still in a recession, and that this would be a really bad time to change taxes and start to raise taxes when we're in such a fragile economy. Point two, compliance with the sales tax on services is way different than compliance with a physical service. When you get a haircut, usually you know what state you're in. When you provide tax services, imagine I'm a CPA, I'm at a conference in New York, working on a tax return of a client in Maryland who may have offices in Virginia, Delaware, and Maryland. Now, how do you allocate that service so that it's taxable? So the compliance costs are actually worse than the sales tax itself. And in fact, two states, Florida and Michigan, introduced sales tax on services and had to repeal it for these exact reasons. So that's point number two. And point number three, this becomes a tax on tax. Most consumers and small businesses who go to CPAs are going there because of how complex tax laws are to begin with. So wouldn't adding a sales tax on top of tax preparation that's needed to comply with government mandates be kind of adding insult to injury? So tax on tax is your third point. We're going to be asking you to prepare emails and phone calls to legislators over the next probably 3 weeks. Starting next week, we'll be at hearings, and then you can look for our alerts. I just want you to be ready for this, and then we'll keep you posted of everything else that's out there. We are supporting some positive things like recoupling bills for estate tax and depreciation. And then there's just lots of other things that you might want to pay attention to for your client's perspective. Gross receipts tax, combined reporting, those are all in the legislature this year, along with a host of other issues. So stay tuned. Thanks for listening in.